Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm in the mood for a yummy, spicy South Indian chicken curry. Would you like to join me? These are the ingredients that I've got for this chicken curry today. This is half a chicken that I have chopped into medium-sized pieces, and I've also skinned most of it, so it won't be very fattening. Then these are the ingredients that I'm going to blend in my mixer right now. I'm going to grind all of this. Five cloves of garlic, one medium-sized onion, and a small piece of ginger. This is basically the combination that my mom used to grind for chicken curry or even mutton curry. So this one, I'm going to put it away. And I've got some dried chilies. This is optional. If you want to, you can use this. And then I have some cumin powder, some coriander powder, and some fennel powder. Okay, and then salt. This is pre-packed meat curry powder. This is chili powder, turmeric powder. Two medium-sized potatoes that I have cubed in bigger pieces. This is two medium-sized tomatoes. This is one large onion. No, at least like a sort of a medium-sized onion that I have sliced. I have taken half a cup of coconut milk. Let me see. Yeah, it's about half a cup of coconut milk. I'm not going to use all of it. We'll just see how it goes. As usual, I'm going to eyeball it. This is 2 sprigs of curry leaves and the Malaysian element, some pandan leaves. Okay, this is pandan leaves, and what else do I have? Okay, these are the spices that I would put in right at the beginning. Fennel seeds. This is cinnamon sticks, but I don't have that many, so this is the remnants of what I had in my bottle. So they are little pieces. You can have like 1 or 2 longer sticks. Okay, and these are some cardamom pods over here. Just about 3. This is star anise, just about 1. You don't even need 2. I'm just putting 2, but 1 is fine. And these what are these called? These are cloves. So there are about 3 cloves over here. I don't want to use too much spices because it would sort of like over. It would be really, the flavor would be a bit too strong. So these are the ingredients. So I use this Indian blender most of the time. I also have a Kenwood blender, and then I have my mom's Kenwood Chef, which also comes with a blender. So I have quite a few, and I have a little one, another Tefal, I think, another one. So anyway, I like using the Indian blenders for Indian food, especially because they sort of they blend everything very fine. But you could also use the other blenders; it's not a problem at all. And this blender comes with 3 blending jars. So I'm going to this ginger. Just going to cut it a little smaller. You don't have to, but I just like to because it kind of makes it a little sort of makes the grinding process a little faster, I guess. So just going to put all this in, and just wanted to say that I used to use my Sumit, an Indian blender, which was with the brand of the brands called Sumit, Sumeet, and that was, I think, one of the earliest blenders, and it was such a good blender. It was given to me by my mom on the year that I got married, and as a gift, and I had used that Sumit for maybe like 25, so I would have used that blender for about 28 years, for as long as I've been married, and it just broke down last year. In fact, it didn't even break down. It's just that I wanted something better, and I wanted something with, like, this one comes with a food processor as well. So I can still, to be honest, I can still use it. It's just so good, that old blender. I just wanted to say that. I don't know why, but I'm just letting you guys know. Just going to put some water in here, just a little bit, not too much. Okay, let me just go wash my hands, and I'll blend this till it's fine. Okay, okay. That's how it looks, guys. I think it's a bit watery, but it really doesn't matter. So guys, into hot oil goes these spices first. Okay, let that kind of the usual crackling spice sounds should come out of there. And now I will put in my onions. As you can see, okay, onions go in, and these down pandan or pandan leaves, I will just put it like that. Or sometimes you can even like tie it. Some people do that, but I'm not going to do that because it tends to it tends to be difficult to get it out because the curry will be stuck, the gravy will be stuck on it. So I'm not going to do that. And the curry leaves. Oh, that's lovely, the flavor of the pandan leaf. Gosh. I think in Tamil it's called bringy leaves, I think. Anyway, but when this turns a little brown, I will put the chili powder and so on. So it's turning a little brown. Now to add the spice powders, about a teaspoon of turmeric powder. I'm going to lower the heat because this pot can burn. I think I know why now. It's made of only three types of metal. I mean, not three types of metal. It's 3 layers, 3 ply. So I think maybe that's the reason. 2 teaspoons, or maybe another one, or 2.5 teaspoons of chili powder. Okay, it's already beginning to burn, so I'll be very, very careful here. So what I'm going to do is move it over here so it doesn't burn. So guys, I've just moved this a little bit because I didn't want the spices to burn. So I am now going to put in the meat curry powder, 1 and 2. I'm just going to stop at 2. I usually put more, but these days I have these home ground cumin seeds powder and so on. So all my cumin and my individual seed powders, I grind it on my own. So I rather use those. So this is just about half teaspoon of cumin seed powder. And then I'm going to use a whole tablespoon of coriander powder. And I would rather use like a tablespoon. Maybe I'll just use that. And fennel seed powder, 1, 2 spoons of fennel seed powder, and another one of coriander. So I've put 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, 2 teaspoons of fennel seeds powder, and half a teaspoon of cumin seed powder. So I'm going to give it all a nice mix. While it's over here, I'm going to turn on the heat again. This side is induction, the other side is a normal electric stove. So I'm a little worried about using the induction stove when I use spice powders because the induction stove is very fast. So it's back on the stove. I'm going to just let it sort of cook a little. Let the flavor kind of get smoky. Remember, the reason I don't use too much of these meat curry powder, I don't really like using too much of this because this is pre-packaged. So when I get hold of a proper meat curry powder, I will let you guys know. So this is the ground ginger, garlic, and onion. Put that in. Tomatoes go in. So let this sort of cook into a nice, delicious, yummy paste. I'm going to add a little bit of water and then cover it for it to cook. Just a little bit of water and give it a bit of a stir. Turn on the heat to a low flame, not to medium flame, to medium flame, and let it just give it a stir. And then put the lid on and let it cook for about 2 minutes. So as usual, I forgot something. These dry chili pieces here, I'm just going to dump it in. It should have gone in together with the cinnamon sticks, the fennel seeds, and also the star anise and the cloves and so on. That's when it should have gone in. But since I didn't put it, sorry, put it in then, I'm just going to add it now. I'm going to add a little more water to help it cook. Okay, let this cook. Stir it and then let it cook for a while till it sort of like, becomes a nice paste. Cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, I'm going to take out the lid, give it another stir, and it's time to now add the chicken in. And also the potatoes. But these days chicken just cooks so fast. So sometimes I just add the potatoes in before the chicken. But today I'm just going to add the chicken in first. There you go. Okay. Be very careful when you handle chicken. Chicken can be, the chicken can actually have bacteria in it. So you have to be very, very careful and not, when you've touched a plate or something and you might like, over here I might have touched a bit of the chicken juices. You have to be very careful to not touch something else. You have to quickly wash that and, turn off the, and then wash this, put it away, and only then handle something else. And wash your hands, definitely. So I'm going to add the potatoes and add some water. We give this a stir first and then add some water. Okay, so this is a curry, so I need a little bit of water. I mean, I need for this dish to have a little bit of a gravy. So I'm now going to close the lid again and add some salt. 1.5 teaspoons, because my spoon is very small. So mix that in and put the lid on and let this cook for a good 3 minutes before you check again. Definitely has to cook more than 3, but cook it for 3 minutes and then you can check. Okay, here you go. Bring the lid on, turning the heat up as well to high heat. Just give it a check every now and then. I always have a problem with the potatoes. Some potatoes just take a long time to cook, and I put these potatoes in bigger pieces. So I have a funny feeling that would be a problem today. You can sort of taste it as well and see. Not now, of course. Later, taste it to see whether the salt there's enough salt in it. It's salty enough. So I'm going to close it again and let it cook for another 3 minutes. So I'm going to take off the cover, and it looks like it's done. I'm just going to check my potatoes as well. I'm going to take out a potato and just like cut it through. Yeah, it's done. Now I'm just going to add the coconut milk. Remember, just put enough, as much as you like. So I don't like it too creamy. Not when I'm, not when I'm having a South Indian curry. If it's a North Indian curry, then yes, I would love the cream, but not coconut cream. They would use actual cream or yogurt-based dishes, So I'm just going to add a little bit more. So I didn't use all of this half cup of coconut milk, just about a quarter cup. That's enough. So this curry is done, guys. There you go, guys. A delicious South Indian chicken curry. So, so there you go, guys. A delicious South Indian chicken curry. Thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope you do give this chicken curry a shot. Do try it. It's really yummy. Here's Shakila Shanmugam signing off. Bye everyone.